Good morning, Twin Flame, Twin Soul, Soulmates, Fated Connections. This is Brainy Twin Gemini for February 4th, 2020. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the emails, the sense of community on the BT channel. It really, really warms my heart, and I want to thank you all so much, and I love you all so, so much. As many of you know, I'm a messenger, a guide for this journey, and every single day I get signs and syncs, and I believe these messages are messages that I need to deliver to you. Um, yeah, so every day I get crazy signs and syncs. Again today, I wasn't going to do a video. I just wanted to do my thing this morning, and I was meditating in the bath, and my guides are saying no. You need to do this today. I don't know why this happens, but anyways, hence the reason why I'm here. I was pushed into it. So something crazy just happened just before, and I don't know where this is coming from, and I don't know why it happened because I can't figure anything out. But I was brushing my teeth, and I was spitting out like enormous amounts of blood from my mouth. And my teeth are generally healthy, and my gums are healthy, so I'm looking everywhere in my mouth to see where this blood is coming from, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, with a mirror, and I couldn't find it. And so then I rinsed my mouth out with mouthwash. Then I brushed my teeth again to see if it would happen, and it was gone. So I don't know what's going on there. I have no idea why I was spitting out blood. So I don't know if there's people out there that have problems with their gums or teeth, whatever. I have no idea. But I was also thinking something at that time. And yesterday was a tough message. And I received some pretty tough emails from some people, and that's fine. If you have issues with what I say, then you need to take it up with the divine or God or whomever, because I'm divinely guided here. So the messages that I deliver are messages that come to me. So if you have issue with what I say, you have to take it up with the divine or God or whatever you believe in. And I was thinking about the karmic situation. And I was thinking about how love has no boundaries and love does not discriminate. But I was also thinking at the time that karmic love and unconditional love are two different things. And unconditional love is loving freely without condition. And karmic love is exactly what it is, it's loving with conditions. And this journey, I believe, when you endeavor this journey, when the twins meet each other, it's to open up that heart and get to a place of unconditional love. And that's primarily what this journey is about: awakening, a higher sense of yourself, unconditional love, and forgiveness. Getting back to that innocence, that free inner child. Many of you that endeavor this journey, unfortunately, you've been tainted as a child. And children love their parents unconditionally. And they get tainted in this world, and unfortunately. And it just naturally closes your heart. Your twin comes in to open that heart back up and get you to a place of innocence, bliss, peace, harmony, almost like when you were a child before that innocence was stripped away from you. And then, this karmic thing, I don't know why it's been bothering me. It's just, it must be the divine, like saying, you know, um, there's there's karmic love, and then there's this love. I have no idea. But, that was just a crazy event that just happened. And I have no idea why I was spitting out that blood. I have no freaking idea. So I'm going to go over the signs and the syncs in the last 24 hours. Um, Primarily the number sequencing I see every single day. I don't look for this stuff. It just jumps out at me. And it's just, I seem to glance over at that time, or, my stats, or just bills come to certain things. It's just crazy how this stuff works. But I saw 111, 222, 1111, 333, 717, and 711. I see the doves every single day. I believe it's a reminder to me that I'm a messenger on this journey. I'm a guide. I give freely without ask. I do not want anything. Unfortunately, I cannot give you free readings. There's not enough time in the day. If I feel compelled to answer an email, I will. But I work full time, and I do this. I get up every morning, I think at 3:30 a.m., do the preparation. Everything I do in here. It's all divinely guided in these journals. And I just simply just don't have enough time. If I could, I would, believe me. I do this from my heart, and I would love nothing more than to help each and every one of you throughout this journey. You know, the gratitude and the thanks I get is if I've helped you. And that's what warms my heart. That's what opens up my heart, is helping, knowing that I've helped you endeavor this journey, this tough, tough journey. That is my reward. And for all of you that have sent donations, it's not required. But thank you very, very, very much from the bottom of my heart. Um, I'm going to say that both energies, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, are communicating through music today. It's just crazy, this music today. So when I was journaling this morning, these are the songs I heard. These are the ones that usually resonate with my, kind of my journey. But they all kind of came out today, which is insane. It takes me about 2 hours to journal every morning. Then I do this this video, which takes about an hour. It's only 30 minutes, but I have to upload it, then I review it, and then, this is all before I go to work, and work 8 hours. So today I heard, which I love this song so much, is November Rain by Guns N' Roses, Disturbed, Down with the Sickness, Pearl Jam, Better Man, and Scorpions, No One Like You. If you want to check the validity of this, go to 97.7. It's a Canadian radio station, and I will put these songs. I have a playlist. I'll put whatever songs that I have not loaded on the playlist. You can listen to them. Very, 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 very beautiful songs. So I think that's all I have in terms of signs and saints. Yeah, I'm going to let the cards fall today just to see if they resonate with my journal, which they always do. And I do 4 cards, primarily because 4 is my birth number. I do what's in the DM's headspace currently. If the DM could say anything to the DF, what would they say? And the overall energy as of now. We live in the now. We don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. We live in the now. Don't let the past nor the future rob you of the now. Life is a sacred gift. You live in the now. If you focus on the past, you'll stay in the past. If you focus on the future, you'll stay in the future. Just live in the now. Enjoy the now and live in the now and love the now. Everything will, manifest if you learn to truly live in the now. So I'm going to get started. Oh, a couple of other things. A few people have asked me what this angel says, so I'm going to read it to you. This is what I gave to my mother many, many years ago. It says, a mother holds her children's hands. Sorry, I got to look in the light. It's like terrible eyesight here. Holds in the... You can't see it, the shadows. Holds her children's hands for just a little while, but she holds their hearts forever. Love it so much. Another thing I forgot to mention, when I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth, probably won't be able to find it now. I thought I put it in my pocket. Yes, I did. I found a dime on the floor. And again, a dime is very significant for people that have passed over to the other side. And I believe it was either my mother or my father just telling me that they're here. They're here with me. They're guiding me. They're supporting me. And I love them. And I love them so much. And I told you the story of this heart. This was in a box downstairs. I found this heart upstairs on my bedroom floor. And I don't know how that heart made it up there. I didn't even know where it was from. And then when I took this out of the box, at around Christmas time, I noticed that the heart was missing. And I was like, how did that heart get upstairs on my bedroom floor? And the only thing I could think of, again, I said crazy, crazy, crazy shit happens to me all the time. It was my mother somehow placing that heart on my bedroom floor, just telling me that, to follow your heart and trust what's in your heart. And, I can't get any stronger messages than that from the divine. So I'm going to get started here. So that's what that message is. I found the dime. Something crazy every day. Gums bleeding. Don't know what that's about. I'm going to call it to my guardian angel for 4 cards. And if the messages don't come out, which they always do, I will embellish what's in my journal. But again, I cannot. Unreal. I can't, what was I going to say? I forget now. These cards never cease to amaze me. Oh yeah, um, listen to the music today. I love it. I love it so much. I cannot believe this. Love it. I love it so much. Okie dokie. I was exactly putting this in my journal today. I love it. I love it so much. I love this card. I love this line. I love this word, courage. This is divine masculine energy. I'm primarily channeling right this moment. What I put in my journal this morning. What is the lion? Is it the king of the jungle or something like that? I was specifically saying that in my journal. And this divine masculine is courageous, prideful, protecting the divine feminine. Everything this divine masculine does is out of protection for his princess, his angel, his queen. They are a lion. They're proud. They're proud of this connection. They're proud of the divine feminine. They are very prideful, and they have courage within. And a lot of twins right now are mirroring back unconditional love to one another. And what that does is it kills the ego. It kills the fear. You get to a state of bliss within. You have this, courage in your heart. And as you endeavor the journey, you get to a blissful state of being. You get enlightened. You get to a higher sense of yourself. And that fear just dissolves. And many of you are doing it, doing the work, knowing what the journey is about and endeavoring the journey with pride and dignity. And I love it. I love it so much. Again, sometimes these cards come out a couple days in a row. You see me shuffle the cards. They cannot be manipulated at all. They fall the way they're meant to fall. The messages come the way they're meant to come. Sacred union. The divine masculine knows that this is a sacred union. You are their destiny. You are the gift, the blessing. They know that you came into their life for a reason, to awaken them, to get to a higher sense of themselves, to look at what needs to be, the karma that needs to be cleared. You are like sacred in their heart, and you are sacred to them. And they protect, protect, protect. If you see this courage card and you see the sacred union card, how I resonate this is they are protecting, and they are extremely proud of the sacred union that you have within, both of you. This is, like I said, you come in to awaken, but primarily open up that heart. You closed your hearts. Many of you were, tainted and stripped of your innocence as a child. And you come in to open that heart up. And it's truly an amazing thing, and I love it. I love it so much. Rest card came out yesterday. Rest, rest, rest. The divine masculines are resting. They're doing, they're doing their temple good. They're doing amazing. Ultimately proud of the divine masculines. You're doing what you need to do. Take care of you. Another thing, divine feminines, same. Do the same. Get the rest. This journey causes a lot of sleeplessness, restlessness. Primarily it stems around confusion, doubt. You don't understand this love. But you will get the answers when you're meant to get them. If this is truly your journey, you will get them. The clarity will come to you as it's meant to come. Some people ask me, how can I help them clear karma? Absolutely not. I don't know what the family dynamic is. I have no idea. It will come to you. But primarily it has to do with family and friends. That's what clearing karma and cycles and breaking cycles in, the family dynamic. That's what clearing karma is, or, your past life, you come into this life and, you could be, overworking, or that could be a burden that you need to, overcome. You want to be a provider, and you have to just come to a healthy balance within. And you have to understand that certain cycles need to be broken. I can't help you there. And I can certainly help in trying to tell you what you need to do. But you just have to look. And when the twin comes in, they awaken you. And the stuff comes to you naturally. You know what you need to clear. And you probably could have already been clearing it well before the twin came into your life. So get the rest. It's very, very, very important. When you rest, you have a clear mind, you know, and it's extremely important. Anger, um, I don't feel there is some anger coming from the divine feminine energy. Primarily stems from frustration. The divine masculine can feel that anger. Some of the divine masculines are angry as well. It's part of the journey. Anger and frustration kind of go hand in hand. You don't understand it. There's anger, you know, but I primarily I feel that the anger is coming from the divine feminines, and they're focused on um, the physical unity and the reluctance to let go of the physical unity and truly understand what this journey is about. And anger is always a secondary emotion. Google it, check it out. It stems from something far greater than anger: hurt, guilt, shame, worry, fear. Anger is, that secondary emotion that comes out as a result of that. Think about it. If somebody doesn't call you or something for an hour or 2 hours saying they'll be back in 10 minutes, you get worried and then you get angry. Anger is a secondary emotion. I love it. I love it so much. So, and again, I'm going to wait to see if the cards come out. And call out to my guardian angels for 4 cards. If the DM could say anything to the DF right now, what would they say? I can't. I love it. I love it so much. Ugh, I cannot believe this stuff. It just makes my heart pound sometimes. I don't understand how this stuff comes out. Okay, free will. 2 things here. When you're given this gift and this blessing, you have free will to do with it whatever you may please. You can endeavor the journey. You can do what is required. It is one of the most blessed events and journeys and gifts that you can ever have. It's a love you've never felt. It's truly a gift. But you have free will to do whatever you want. And if you want, to live in a prison and continue to not break free of the connection and just, live in that prison that you put yourself in, then that's your free will. You're doing that to yourself. But you also have to realize, too, that the divine masculine has free will to do whatever they choose as well. And if you're in separation and the divine comes in and brings this blessed being into your life and you separate, the divine masculine can do whatever they want. They have free will to do whatever they want. So, if they choose to be with somebody, a karmic or whatever, that's their free will and they can do as they please. So you can't control the connection. And you have to let go of the control of the connection as well. But you both have free will to do as you please. And the divine masculine is saying that they have free will to do as they please. Many of them are doing what they need to do. A lot of them are doing what they need to do. But you both have free will. That's what we have. That's what we're given, free will. And you do what you please with it. This is your journey. You have free will. You do as you please. But it is a journey. It's a tough endeavor. And there is stuff required on this journey. I always say it, every video, it's not the Cinderella story. You can't, this is such a sacred gift from the divine God, whomever you believe in. It is a gift. And you've been summoned to do things on this journey. And it's not, this is going to sound harsh, but I don't sugarcoat the journey at all. It's not an excuse to behave poorly. It's not, well, I've met my twin soul and no, you know what I mean? It's not, because no twins would ever abuse each other, intentionally hurt each other. It just wouldn't happen. They come from a place of love. And it's not, I'm behaving this way because my twin, or, I'm doing this because of my twin. No, you do it to yourself. You put yourself in that own prison. The separation is necessary in order for you to heal. So if they don't contact you, there's a reason for it. They're healing, and you have to respect the fact that they're healing and, doing the things that are required on the journey. But they're not doing anything to you per se. They're not tying you to a chair and saying you have to, think this way. You think this way, and that's your free will. Balance. So it's all about balancing both energies, getting to that healthy balance. And the divine masculine wants to tell you that, divine feminine. It's about a healthy balance of divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And once you get into that balance within, you naturally have harmony, bliss, peace, tranquility within. That's balance. You're completely balanced in this journey. And once you get there, you will be in a state of bliss. And you are at the best possible version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you just naturally evolve into a state of blissfulness. And I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, 5D connection. There has been a lot going on in the 5D. Dreams. There's a lot of communication coming through to you in dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Wake up. A lot of you, you get downloads at night, whatever you're thinking in the morning. And, it's probably your dreams coming in to give you the messages that you need. Not only that, this is you're very, very, very connected in the 5D. Telepathic. You're of one soul. You basically split, So there's really no physical separation here. And you're very, very, very strongly connected in the 5D. Once you get to that state of unconditional love, it becomes 5D. And that's when the chakras open up, and that's when you experience the most magical love that one can experience. And I love it. I love it so much. Mystery. Absolutely wrote it here. There's a lot of mystery that surrounds this particular collective group of divine masculines. They have kind of like a double life, I would think. I'm kind of channeling, they have the beautiful life that they have with the divine feminine, the friendship, best friends. You've laughed, you've shared, the intimacy. If you were intimate, most beautiful, profound friendship, love, two people can share. But there was a lot of things you didn't know, divine feminine. A lot of things. And that's primarily out of protection for you. They're protecting you and the sacred union. But there is some mystery that surrounds the divine masculine. And from what I gather, they were scared to let you in. They were afraid that you wouldn't, accept, some of the choices, and they were just very, very afraid. They did not want to lose you. And there is absolute mystery there. And, it primarily stems, a lot of it has to do with trust as well. Nothing to do with not trusting you. It's just some of these DMs have been burnt in the past, and they were just protecting their heart and protecting themselves. And I love it. This mystery, everything will unfold and unravel when it's meant to. And you'll be given the answers when you're meant to be given the answers. And I love it so much. And lastly, what's the overall energy as of now? I'm going to call out to my angels for 4 cards. Four cards, please. Thank you. I can't. Oh. Oops, sorry. Oh, I love it. I cannot believe this stuff. Unreal. I was saying about dreams. Kind of similar. You see this girl, it's so beautiful. And again, there was some pretty profound dreaming. Pay attention to your dreams. But as I was just saying 2 seconds ago, when you were together, you had like the most ultimate friendship, your best friends, the love, the intimacy, the passion, the chemistry, everything. And each of you are daydreaming of that. And daydreaming of the world that you're going to share. You're going to conquer the world together. And if this is truly your journey, and you are doing the work, you will end up with, the destination that you want. Every journey is different, and you evolve the way you're meant to evolve. And I can't tell you the outcome of the journey. I will never tell you. Someone was asking me yesterday, can you tell me about physical unity? Absolutely not. It's all about an evolution of oneself and how you get there and at the rate and speed that you get there. I can't tell you any of that. The only person that can do that is the divine or God or whomever you believe in. This is a divine journey. I can't. I can give you the messages that I get every day, but I can certainly not tell you if this is going to happen for you. And if people are doing it, again, take everything with a grain of salt. Fall. Couple things here. Many of you might have went into separation in the fall of 2019. Many of you might have received communication in the fall, but have not received anything since the fall. And yeah, it is what it is. I look at, everything kind of falling off the trees. I don't know. And, it's a change of season. And here in Canada, we have 4 seasons. And I don't really know what to say with this card, except that many of you that have endeavored this journey have went into separation in the fall, but many of you had communication in the fall, and you don't even realize that you had the communication. Because you're solely looking in all the wrong places. You're looking just strictly from your twin soul to send you that message on the phone, that knock on the door, whatever, and communication came to you, and you're just not cognizant of the communication. It comes in many different forms. Think back, look back. I always, I'm not a big advocate for looking back into the future, but, just kind of think, and also to, it's a change of season, fall, colorful, beautiful. At least here in Canada, this is a colorful, beautiful journey, and that's what I resonate with this card. I love this card. I love it so much. Soulmates. I see these 2 children. I cannot believe this freaking card. I cannot. It just is too much. Because for some reason, I don't know why, and it'll come to me throughout the day. I was dreaming of children last night. 2, small. A boy and a girl. And I don't know what it is about. It will come to me when it's meant to come, I guess. But for many of you twins, you've you've crossed paths many, 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 many times throughout your life. And it will come to you when it's meant to come to you, but you have this sense of recognition. And you know that you've crossed paths before. I'm thinking, I don't know why I thought this morning at music venues, concerts, something like that. You say you share the same genre of music, and you've crossed paths, and you have this recognition that you've met somewhere before. And it comes to you throughout the journey, and it's like, you just do. And it was probably the divine trying to push you together, for decades, decades. And that's what the soulmate card represents. It also represents to me that your soulmates, twin souls, best of friends, you are the ultimate sacred union. And I love it. I love it so much. I cannot believe it came out. But that's how I resonate this card. This has been happening over decades, in this present life. You've crossed paths, many, many times, and you don't even know it. It'll come to you when it's meant to come. Denial. Again, this card, why? Why does it keep coming out? It's come out several times in the last week. The only way I can resonate this card is it's a confusing journey with doubt, and it's naturally you deny it. It's like, this can't be real, this, whatever. And there's a sense of denial there. The doubt and confusion is part of your ego, and you just have to accept, trust, have faith, and believe what is in your heart. And just have the faith and keep the belief in your heart. No one can take that away. The only person that can take it away is you, right? So if you believe this is your journey, and that always comes within oneself, then trust you and just believe, you know, and believe that this is your journey. Like I said, no one can tell you this but yourself. And again, I'm always reluctant to, you know, if people can tell you this. But again, you have free will to do whatever you want. You know, if you want someone to clarify that for you, just to give you peace of mind, by all means, go ahead and do it. But just be careful, people don't come from a place of true love. I'm going to do the animal spirit cards here. They're hard to work with. If one flips out, I'll take it. If one flips over face this way, I'll take it. And again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the support. It truly, truly does mean the world to me. And your gratitude and your kind words is the gift that I receive back. So I'm going to call it my guardian angels. Oh, snake. I love it. Not that I would like one crawling around in the house or anything, but I had a very bad experience with snakes. I'm going to call it to my guardian angels for divine masculine animal spirit. I was just thinking about that yesterday too. Fox. So I have snake spirit, time to heal, number 55. If that means anything to you, 5 and 5 is 10. If that means anything to you, oh yeah, I saw 1010 yesterday too. I forgot that. Can't always have my pen and paper. What is it? 55. Sorry, I'm looking at 5. Again, listen to the music today. Snake spirit, time to heal. All of us need healing at times, and when snake spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. But be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising in you. This might be a good time to honor the work you have done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together how far all of you have come in your healing journey, and that you will and what you have created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. I love that message. I love it so much. That's one of the things that didn't come out of my journal. And the rest card did come out, but it's always about nourishing the temple that houses your soul and healing that, healing that inner child within, healing those wounds, getting to that higher sense of yourself. And I cannot believe that card just came out. It's all about healing and healing you. And your twin comes in to, I hope this is the right word, evoke the healing, I guess, promote the healing. And it's amazing, and I love it. I love it so much, Divine Feminines. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. You're doing the work. This card means you're healing. I love it. The only reason I was thinking about a fox is because I was like, I haven't seen one lately. Well, not for a very long time. Think on your feet, fox spirit, number 27. 2 and 7 is 9. Whatever, 2, 7, however the numbers resonate with you. I love that snake. I like the spirit of the snake. I'm not a big fan of it myself. Okay. Be alert now, for fox spirit has appeared, and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox spirit helps you to think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now is not a time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind, a time to think outside the box, and notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surroundings, and always clear on what you deserve and what you wish to co-create. Trust the cleverness guided by Fox Spirit will serve you well. I love it. I love it so much. What we take out of this is, like I said, be aware of your surroundings, understand what the karmic, not karma, familiarize yourself with the surroundings, and just, do away with it, with what is not serving you, and just, trust, that, whatever message is meant to come in terms of your karma, karmic cycles, it will come when it's meant to come. I love it. I love it so much. Just love those messages, especially today. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for one card. These beautiful, it's upside down. These beautiful cards for you to take today, tonight, whenever. Thank you. There's the front. I cannot. Ugh. This will never cease to amaze you. But anyways, it says, life is a cycle of changing seasons. Let us welcome each new season and surrender the past with grace. Let us remember that nothing is ever lost, for all exists eternity within our heart. That fall card came out. I was talking about the changing seasons. This stuff cannot be cheated. Again, life is a cycle of changing seasons, and let the past stay in the past. I love it. I love it all so much. And again, thank you so much for the likes, the love, the sense of community on the channel. You guys are amazing, and many blessings to you on your journey. And if this resonates, thumbs up. I love you all so much. Have a great day, folks.